Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nest stream. My name is Dignitas Jono. Joining me in the casting couch today is none other than Dignitas Spam, Leo and XX Rider. Guys down the far end, do you want to introduce yourselves a little bit as you've not been on the casting couch today?
Yeah, I have not been on the casting couch. Yeah, I was in Bigs 3 before it disbanded. I was there like, for most of this year, and now I'm like... I've been riding quite a lot, and yeah, invited to the Nest, this awesome gaming house in the Czech Republic. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's awesome with this event, and I'm Actors Rider. For those who doesn't know me, I stream a bit myself, and I enjoyed this event, and I'm happy that I got invited. Whose mic is?
Whose mic is
it?
Somewhat. Is it yours? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so looking ahead to this match then, we have two more players, and they're going by Shorty, who plays for THE, and Sabre, who is currently on trial for Dignitas. So two good names going ahead once again, two very good players who play TTC, both of them sort of making the top three before. Sabre's won one, I think.
Yeah, Sabre has won like two or three.
Shorty's been in the top 5 a few times, so should see a good match ahead. Now I don't know how long it is until we're going live.
I'm pretty sure it's one more warm up and then we go.
Oh, I see. Shorty's picked. He's picked this map, and he will be going right on the first lap.
So the question is, who is closer to the monitor? Is it Sabre or Marius? That's actually.
I think it's Sabre.
You think so?
I'm not sure.
Well, I can see his eyes at least.
Yeah.
From Marius, I couldn't see the top of his head.
Sabre's sporting that Team Dignitas hat.
We could get the official eSuper ruler out and measure it.
So
just to be sure.
Just to see there in the warm-up, 51.35 from Sabre. Pretty fast time already.
Alright, you have to restart. Escape. Yeah, nice, dude. No, that was the wrong one. Alright, so who's going left, who's going right?
Shorty is going right, Sabre is going left, so Shorty with the preference of going right. We've seen a lot of preference going left today.
Yes.
Shorty going for the different option. But let's see how they span out. So 1 second to go.
Frost agrees that Marius is closer to the screen.
Yeah, I think so too. There you have them. Shorty on the left.
So let's have some predictions in the chat, guys. Who do you think is going to win, Sabre or Shorty? As we get underway through the crossing over section. Yeah, just get to that.
So yeah, go for the. You can go for it, Leo.
Here, he's got a pretty decent start. Goes very wide there, but you know, first round you have to just play it safe. You don't want to crash and tilt yourself too early.
Shorty though with a bit lead here.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's slightly ahead, and yeah, we see there he has a pretty good line, quite a bit of speed, and he's maybe almost half a second ahead going into the second half of the map. And yeah, both players do the drop okay. Into this turn after the dirt where you can get a gear change down if you drift too early.
This
Last
is close.
turn here.
This is close.
Oh, Shorty edges it, but
Sabre better speed.
Oh, nice round. 33-36.
Wow.
Brilliant first round.
With.
Okay, so Shorty takes the opening point. He gets the early pressure off his back, but it's now on Sabre. So switch round this time. So Sabre went left last round, so Sabre goes right this round, and that's the format of this tournament. You always go the opposites on the next round. So we'll stick with Sabre a little bit on this round. Let's see what sort of lines he can produce.
Shorty is far behind.
Maybe a little mistake coming early from Shorty then.
Low speed here as well.
But he actually keeps his grip there on that little small jump. Did you see that? Shorty with the tricksters, but the tricksters are not in his favor.
Sabre is fairly far in front at the moment. But I'd say anything can happen. We've seen Massa miss this jump before.
Not just once,
Not
twice in a row.
We also saw Massa get a nice little stop-it here. But we're not seeing any of that yet. So it looks like Sabre is going to get this round, yep.
Yeah, he will get it. So this was Shorty's pick, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And Sabre is already 51.72
Yes.
in him. So
1-all on the board.
Well, after 15 minutes of practice, it's hard to know which map you're actually good on, to be honest.
yeah, that's true. Like, but people say the with the dirt is the most easiest one, but why don't they pick it then? Do you think they are like, oh, we have to take a risk and go for the little more difficult ones instead of the most easiest map?
I think maybe with it being that the one that's classified as the easy track, you sort of think, oh well, the opponent could be as good as I am on that track. So you sort of opt, I'm okay at the little bit of the harder one. Let's go for the harder one. That's what I would say.
Okay.
It's fairly neck and neck now as we're coming into the last section. Of course, this is the booster. Slip up here and you've lost the round. Oh, Shorty with a little bit of a bump.
I think
on the
it
border.
slowed him down actually. Yeah, Sabre with more speed.
Sabre is going to pick up the round once again with a 51.57. That's going to put him.
And a 69er. Orp. Yeah.
We get some orbs in the chat, please.
69 boys.
Sorry, 2-1. My mistake.
Yeah, 2-1. Who's casting? It's X6 Rider, Leo, Spam, and Jono.
Right, and Ryder, do you want to take us through this round?
Yeah, sure. So we see here Shorty and Sabre are pretty neck and neck. Let's see when we come up to this part here.
Oh,
Still
this is close.
really close. Like completely equal here. See, coming up to this turn, it can be kind of tricky this turn here. You see Shorty. Whoa! Think he might release a bit. This one going super risky as well.
Shorty seems to land like all the way on the far side of that drop
loose.
there. Oh, look at that Neo slide.
Yeah,
The technique.
Oh, Shorty with the stop it.
What? And you respawn so far behind.
Sabre is going to take the round once again. That is going to
Improving
put
his time
Sabre
every
into
single round.
3-1.
Sabre's really on fire at the moment.
Yeah.
Sabre seems to have settled into the groove. Putting the pressure on Shorty's shoulders right now. Let's see if he can perform this round. Pull it back.
Great time as well by Sabre though.
Yeah, 41.
Sorry, I'll move my...
He's such a loud UK legend.
a little better.
So what's the score actually? 3-1 now?
The score is 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Sabre on the map that Shorty picked. So we haven't really seen.
Again, neck and neck.
Oh, this is gonna be close. Like at this moment, you can actually see who has the smallest lead. I think Shorty is like a little bit more ahead.
Sabre risking there. He's trying to get as much speed as possible for this long straight.
So let's see who's in front at this booster section. Sabre hitting it now. Shorty already
Shorty
on it. I think Shorty could have this one in the bag.
I think Sabre crashed.
Oh, Sabre hits the wall actually.
Nice time, I think, by Shorty. Yep.
And Shorty with a 51.12. That is an excellent time.
One of the best times we've seen today, actually, so impressive stuff.
Yep. So 3-2 now. Still in favor of Sabre.
The best time so far was like 0.90 something.
0.96 I think from Massa, yeah.
But no one's really got close to that time.
Has Shorty actually played a LAN event besides this one? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Not as far as I know.
Yeah, I think this is his first. Oh, and he's behind again by a lot already in the start.
Just look at Sabre on that player cam. He is focusing hard.
He's getting into his monitor now. Like when the rounds go on,
Dinner's
look,
come early.
he's bouncing up and down. Look, whoosh. Yeah.
Feeling every turn, every bump in the truck.
This is a cars on tournament, so I think Shorty got a bit of a
on the ram.
I would call that a blunder, though. He did that.
So
mistake.
the players will see each other when we go through all these checkpoints. You must have cars on in this tournament. So obviously, as well as we can see it, they will also be able to see it.
And map point, I think.
I think it is.
Yep.
So it's a counter map point since Shorty chose the map. And yeah, Shorty has to do something about it now. He has to go and take some risks, or else this map goes to Sabre.
Yeah, he's really got nothing to lose at this point. He should just try and drive as fast as he can, not really worrying about safing just to finish or anything to get a feel of the map. He just needs to drive as far as he can, and he's actually slightly in the lead going into the first cross of the map.
Let's flick back to Sabre. Yeah, Shorty is just
Shorty
in
is
the
a bit in the
lead.
lead.
Very
We can
close.
check it here. Oh, it's like maybe 2/10.
Yep.
Not more than that. But yeah, at the end, like the person who gets less airtime after the boost is actually gonna win this round.
Oh.
This is a close round. Oh, this
I
is
think
very close. We're
I
gonna
think
stick with
Sabre has it. Sabre has it.
No,
Oh,
Shorty
Shorty.
comes out in front.
Wow.
Good booster section from Shorty.
Oh,
Shorty
holy.
around 50.9.
Great
What
round.
a time.
That was a sick blap. What the hell? So 4-3 in Sabre's favor still, with the map point.
Wormy saying that Sabre hasn't slept at all last night.
I can actually confirm. I woke up at 6 and I look at Sabre and he's like, yo. He said actually, yo. And I was like, fuck off. Let me sleep more. He didn't sleep at all.
Even
So
though
Sabre's still on match point then, 4-3 at the moment. Let's switch. In fact, we'll see where they
Very
are in this
wide line by
section.
Sabre there. So finds himself a bit behind.
So Sabre will have seen that he is slightly behind. And he will be thinking about that. So I'm sure he'll be pushing hard through this section.
Oh, is that a good turn by...
Oh, and
Oh.
it's pretty much neck and neck right now. This all comes down to the last two corners.
comes down to the wire.
Comes down to the wire.
I don't think that's a good landing there by Sabre. Oh, goes for a wider line as well. No, this is going to be a shorty point, I think. No! Or is it?
Oh, it's a lot
Oh,
speed
this
for
is
Sabre.
close. It is going to be Shorty.
Shorty again.
So Shorty brings it back to 4-4.
Wow. Mate, this is going to be a
Quality
close...
comeback.
This is a close...
And let's remember there is no tennis mode in this one,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's the last deciding round.
Good point.
Oh, it's all or nothing now. Like,
Yeah.
if I was in this situation, I would, for sure, drive risky until the mid part, and then like see and check where you're at, because like it's do or die in this moment.
Oh my word.
God.
Sabre definitely risking here. He is going for this. But Shorty is actually going to come out in front. So Shorty with a good start.
I'm pretty
off
sure
the
this
map.
is going to be a shorty point,
Sabre's really going to have to go for this now. As we come over to the next
and he goes
crossover.
actually for it.
Oh,
catches
Shorty
up.
is just slightly in front.
Oh,
We'll
but
see where they
Sabre
are
with
at
a
the
very
jump.
bad turn there. Has
Shorty
low
heads over the
speed.
jump. Oh, I think Sabre's caught up. It's all down to this last section once again. We'll stick with Sabre as he comes over the jump. Don't make a mistake. He doesn't. He keeps it going.
It's shorty.
This is close.
Yep. Good end.
And Shorty
will
is
take it.
gonna
Yes,
take
he
the
will
first
take his map.
Well
There
played,
you go.
Shorty.
Wow, and the times are not even like
Very good
they are
times.
so good. 0.1 and 0.2 consistent almost.
Brilliant race. So Shorty was the highest seed for this
Yeah.
race. So,
So Sabre is gonna
Sabre
decide
gets
the
to
map.
pick the map and which side he wants to go. Whether that's left or right. I will predict left
Because Bolton.
because Bolton.
Yeah. I think Bolton is on the left side of UK.
Yeah.
So let's see what map he's gonna decide to go with. Ask
So
him.
obviously the
Mud.
mud.
Right. All right. Is this mud?
This is what's this map? This is
Press-
Papa.
Okay, so he's going for mud, a map
Yeah.
we haven't really seen that much of today.
Yeah. It's the one that I call the easiest one, right?
Let's just
Yeah.
click.
The one map I picked.
Yeah, the one map the rider picked here.
Jump to map. Yeah.
And it's got a big 180 dirt turn, which, well, it's not really that hard for tech players, but, you know, it put a lot of people off when they first saw it. So.
It's tend to be kind of bumpy, to be honest, because there is a jump from the dirt up to another dirt part, and I actually flipped the car there because you get so many bumps on
Yeah.
on the dirt there.
Oh, this is the one with the poles as well.
Yeah, just for the guys in the chat, there is no tennis mode, so once it does hit 4-4, that next round is the winning round. Now, we've just moved on to the map called Mud. Now, this pretty much lives up to its name. It's got two corners which are dirt sections. In fact, sorry, more than that, 4 corners that are dirt sections.
Yeah.
So Sabre picking this map, so he obviously feels confident that he's a bit of a dirt hero. So we'll stick with him. Now, this corner in particular, on your screens, it might not look it, but on the screens here, that is a very dark corner. And the first time,
Ooh, land bike.
the first time you come to that corner, it is a little bit of a blind corner. So obviously the brightness on the monitor is taken into effect, but it does make it a little bit trickier for the players.
Yeah, and this is actually the map where's the biggest
Oops.
cut.
Oh no, what have I done? An inexperienced cameraman right here.
Yeah, you can definitely
sacked
see
in the morning.
All right. GLHF.
All right,
has been
GLHF.
called.
So Sabre goes to the right and Shorty goes to the left.
Okay, let's have some predictions in the chat. Who are we going to see win this round?
It's
This
really
map,
difficult
sorry.
because Shorty is like pretty good in dirt to keep the high gear and stuff. So we'll see. It's gonna be a tricky.
So Shorty off to the left.
Oh, he does that one.
Sabre off to the right. Let's see where they meet. Still neck and neck. I think Sabre has slightly in front by a couple of tire widths. Into
Oh,
the dirt
that's
The
section.
bumpy dirt part.
Yeah. Oh,
Got to keep your momentum here.
He-
It's a
he lost
crucial
it.
part.
We've just praised Shorty for his dirt.
And
but
the
Oh,
blind turn.
he has to lift. And let's just check on Sabre. Sabre is just getting there now.
not great
Yeah,
from
that-
the German there, but he's still.
Oh, he's risked that section. He just clips the inside. I think that might cost him a little bit of speed. But where is Sabre? Sabre looks to have made a mistake. And Shorty is going to take this round if he clears. He is, yep. Shorty wins the first round. So Sabre with the mistake in the dirt section.
it's like. Do you think you would actually get penaltied if you just drive straight in the finish? Because there's no.
I don't know.
there's-
Should I
there's-
try it?
There's no
We'll
other
see.
CP.
I think that might be more than a 2-second penalty to do.
More than a I think it's a 2 minute.
But I might be able to get a world record if I do that.
Yeah. All right. So round number 2 here. Sabre going to the left side now, and it's going into this long dirt section. I think he kept his high gear here.
It
And,
looks to be neck and neck from there. Let's see as they hit the jump. Now, yeah, I
Shorty
think
is a
Shorty's
bit
slightly in
ahead.
front. We'll stick with Shorty through this section. He really goes for it through there.
Yep.
I think Sabre might be
Sabre has
slightly
more
behind.
speed. Sabre
Oh.
has more speed. Yeah. We saw Shorty when he went
Oh,
up the
spotted.
turn. He lost like speed control.
This is
Oh,
close.
Shorty.
This is
Shorty
close.
will
He's got
take
more
it.
speed. He's gonna.
Oh, it's a draw. Oh my word!
Same time.
The
Wait,
same time
equal.
it's come down to the thousandth of a second.
Wow.
What a round!
Holy molies.
Good racing in here between Shorty and Sabre.
Yeah, that was a really nice race.
This is for sure like the closest match we've seen.
Yep.
Also,
exactly.
the previous map was just insanely close from.
Oh,
both
Shorty was
players.
a little bit of a bump there.
I don't think it was
I don't
that
think it
much
hit
of
him.
an effect. Oh, gets the no slide.
Maybe slightly on edge after that initial bump.
This could be Sabre's opportunity to actually get ahead in points. So let's see. He keeps his momentum in that turn. I think if you jump too much and turn too much,
Yeah.
you lose like all your momentum.
You do.
And
So-
that's why we see people like jump a bit ahead there.
Sabre is in front, and we'll stick with him through these last couple of corners. Obviously, he took the right line, so he has to take the right line there. And yeah, he is going to take this round. So Sabre is going to take a lead of 2-1. What are your predictions, guys? What do you reckon? Do you reckon Shorty can pull it back? Do we reckon Sabre's just going to take it away?
I'm pretty confident that Sabre will just go with it now. I believe in him.
You believe.
Yep, he's down but not out.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Shorty.
Oh, Shorty with a big
with-
bug.
With the bump on the border.
Wow.
That was.
We'll stick with Shorty.
I think that's the
actually.
first actually bug that we have witnessed.
That is, yeah. Hacky Junior has produced some good maps. I think he's been bug testing them. I think.
Well, he told us 50 hours creating the maps, so.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, Shorty has made a bit of a comeback here.
Oh, I think he
If
has
Sabre
the
makes
upper
a slight
hand.
mistake or gets a no
Oh,
slide.
better speed as well.
So we see Shorty not drifting in the turn to the right.
I think Shorty. Oh, wow!
What a end.
Incredible comeback from Shorty there. As we hear a little bit of a clap down. Was that Sabre? I think that was Sabre actually
I'm
congratulating Shorty there.
I'm not sure.
Clapping himself, maybe.
What
I
it
don't
really-
know.
Just giving himself some moral support.
So is it 2-2 now?
Yes, it's now 2-2. Yeah.
So there's a question. Has someone went the wrong way? Yes, Jono actually did.
The only player. who's
The
gone
only
wrong
player.
way.
Yes,
that actually-
unfortunately, I did go the wrong way, but we won't talk about that on stream.
Okay. So it was 2-2, yeah?
It is 2-2 now, yeah. As I think Shorty might. It's
he
close
kept
once
his
again.
momentum there. That was really good.
Really good couple of turns by Sabre.
Yep.
Yep, Sabre is slightly in front. We'll stick with Sabre and see how he does this section. He's flat out through there.
Hold.
Oh, Sabre opting for the riskier line.
But where's Shorty?
But Shorty crashed as well.
Shorty.
Oh,
more
no,
speed,
that's
still
so
more speed.
unfortunate.
Sabre will be able to FS this end, and I'm not sure Shorty will. But
Shorty,
sits the wall.
no.
Shorty.
That has
Oh,
round.
brain
the
bug.
wall.
That has to hurt.
You also see him on the webcam.
Yeah.
That really has to sting to lose a round in that way in the end.
So 3-2 to Sabre. Shorty making a little bit of a comeback. Sorry, Sabre making a little bit of a get ahead. I completely failed on what I was saying there.
Sabre is like struggling with the start a lot, as opposed to Shorty, because Shorty is always having the better starts and the ends, and you're actually driving the same same route. But here we go into this jump.
Oh,
the landing!
Shorty.
I was about to call it as well. He was like landing perfectly on this on those
again,
little legs. But he has a lot of speed though.
Yeah.
Look at the speed.
Sabering it.
Shorty has got more speed. He has a chance of winning
And
this.
Shorty's ends here
He is gonna
really strong. Does he have
I
more
think
speed?
Sabre
Sabre's
got
got
it.
it. Sabre's got it.
47.04. That's a really good time as well.
So close though.
So
this match.
4-2 to Sabre. This is close.
Yeah, but will we close it out? It was what was it? 4-1 as well on previous map.
Yeah, Shorty had to make a big comeback.
Yeah. You don't know. Okay. Well, here we go. Map point for Sabre to make the map score equal. See Shorty again with a way
Sabre,
better
I think he
start.
crashed maybe.
No,
No?
It doesn't look like
no,
it.
I don't think so. This is neck and neck. It's all down to momentum on the dirt section. A little bit like go-karting. Lose your momentum, you lose the lap.
Seems
So
like
let's
he
see how
lost
they
the speed
span
there.
out. As they get air.
Oh, Shorty is
so
Oh, we'll stick with Sabre. Sabre's also going to Sabre gets a stop it. Oh, and that is costly.
Really? Oh my god.
Sabre could go for the respawn and win the round. But
Yeah, he could
goes
actually.
against it.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Of course, Sabre would not have realised that Shorty made a mistake.
Like, imagine if he just crashes and instantly wants to respawn, and then he sees the finish, and he's like, "Wait, there's a finish straight ahead."
Stop
Alright.
it, says Derek.
So 4-3. Still in favor of Sabre. So
Again, this is one of those rounds that I said earlier. This is a crucial round. If Shorty wins this, the momentum sort of slightly swings his way.
Sabre with a good start now. We haven't seen that that
That's not
often.
Sabre. So as he enters this dirt section, he is going to keep his
that's a
momentum
really-
nicely.
That's a really good. Oh, look
Oh,
at that!
very
Oh,
nice, very
wow.
nice stuff from Sabre. So we'll see where they where they are in returns to this jump.
It's
Yeah,
just this
Sabre's
landing.
slightly in front.
Oh, Sabre's so lucky.
But he goes so wide.
Oh my word, Sabre really risking this now.
Is
But
he
if-
making
Holy
it? I think he got it.
I think it is
Yep.
going to pay off.
Unless the last turn here, like going too wide out of this one. Shorty with a lot of speed, but
but
Sabre will take
Sabre.
it to map number 3, and it's like 4 matches ago since we've seen that.
So a little round of applause there for Sabre. That's nice to hear.
Clappa, clappa.
Clapper, clapper.
Alright.
As we
So,
move into the third map, which is Grizzly.
Yes, and just confirmed over 300 viewers on the live stream.
Really?
now. So
Nice, guys. If you're out there, share the link. Let's get as many people watching as possible.
that's looking really, really good.
Twitch.tv/the_nest.
So last
Invite
map-
your friends, invite your colleagues, everyone.
Yeah. Just go. What are you doing? Next map. Oh. Me. No, that's Papa.
Oops. Ah, you just can't get the staff.
Jono is one of our junior casters. Hasn't figured out the admin role yet.
All right, so going into map number 3. Do
This-
you think Sabre's momentum in that last round will make him win the last round, the last map?
I think it could do. I think this is sort of the map that the majority of people don't really like as much, personally.
I can vouch for that. It's pretty hard.
This one is the hardest map.
Yep. In my opinion, at least.
Okay.
So let's just see how Shorty spans out during this warm-up. It's very easy to sort of forget the routes on the map. If you've practiced a map going left, during sort of practice times and you play the other 2 maps and then you come onto this one and you have to go right, it's slightly different.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are going to see Shorty hitting the wall, so we'll switch to Sabre.
It is a warm up though. So.
And watch out for the poles. This is a really dark section on on the screens.
Oh, Sabre with
what a
for a
jump.
big jump there.
I'm just reading the chat. I believe everybody's laughing at Insane.
Yeah. Well,
He's just
I
relaxing.
don't mind insane drinking.
But this is a crucial section of the map. I'd just like to point out this part here. If you do not get enough speed coming out of that corner, you will not make this faster finish. Like that. Obviously, Shorty turned, but if you don't have enough speed into that corner or out of that corner even, you're not going to make it.
So final map here. Who's gonna get it? Loser has to jump in the pool.
Okay, I'll say.
You have to guess the correct score.
The correct score, 5-3
Sabre.
Sabre.
Yeah. That would be my call as well.
Okay, so if we all go 5-3 Sabre and it's wrong, then we all have to.
We all have to jump in the pool on stream.
I'm gonna go 5-4 Shorty. Just
Oh,
Really?
Sabre.
Just for the heck of it.
Shorty's actually just had a really slow section, I think.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
5-2 for Sabre.
So Sabre taking an early lead then on this map. Shorty will be able to see that. As I say, it is a cars on tournament. As we come down into this fast section now, it's a bit of a long drift here. If you slide out wide, like Shorty's going to do, you have a
gonna hit
chance
the
of hitting the outside
Oh!
pole.
Oh, I guess it was too dark there to actually
Yeah.
see the pole.
Shorty
Like the
connects.
black on the bottom of the poles goes
Yeah.
into.
So we'll stick with Sabre now as he comes through these last
Shorty
few
won't
corners.
even have a smooth landing in that long jump, so.
Spam losers. Cyber shot with the fun.
Oh, Sabre. Oh, good end there.
What
Nice,
a
very
end.
nice
Not
end.
Yeah.
speed, right?
This should be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. 55.68.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
time.
68,
A really good
68.
time for the first round.
Yes.
Sabre looking really comfortable.
Funny Raceman Jr. going for the 5-3 to Shorty.
Okay.
Another one on the Shorty team, along with Leo.
But I think I'm gonna not jump in the pool though. I'm dodging.
Oh, Sabre with a no slide. He hits the wall.
Yeah, but look at this. Shorty is like 1/10.
But
maybe ahead.
he does keep his speed. So we are seeing a bit of that. These mistakes, but the players are keeping their speed through the majority of the corners. Let's see how Sabre spans. He is going to angle his car, which is going to allow him to drift on a better angle.
Yep.
As he slides through those poles nicely. This is the darkest section on the map. It is very hard to see. So you have to full concentrate. Now this is the moment.
Oh, Sabre is ahead.
Is in front. Into the full speed section.
Oh, that's actually full speed. Then.
Yeah.
It is.
And then into the crucial part of the map. If you mess this up, the other player could take over.
Sabre.
But Sabre
Sabre
perfects
jumping.
it. And we'll just
I think
flick
he
over
has
to
it.
Shorty, and Sabre is going to get this round. So that is going to be 2-0 to
73.
Sabre. An early lead on this third map.
73 there.
good times, and I kind of regret picking Shorty now. But it's early days. 2 rounds in. You know, a lot can happen still.
So, Leo, do you want to take us through this round?
Yeah, sure, right. Well, we're starting with Shorty here. He has a pretty decent start. Will he avoid the no slide? Yes, he has a pretty good drift there, lots of speed. But Sabre has it as well, so still completely even going into this long drift. And here, after this jump, you can get a no drift if you're not careful. Shorty going very wide. He has to go in between the poles, the more risky route, but yeah, does it pretty well. Not that much speed there. Spam, what were you saying there?
Oh, this is equal. It's like, I think Shorty is a little bit ahead of his
Shorty with
opponent.
a little bit of a bump there.
Full speed though.
He's going a bit wide. Oh, wow, what a line.
He's angling
This
his
is
car
close. It's all down to this last corner.
Risking it.
Oh, he's so
Oh,
far ahead.
Shorty. Bringing the bombs.
Take a bow, son. Fantastic end.
0.3.
0.3. That's one of the best times we've seen this
I think
today.
so. I
on
think
this map.
Tween did a
05.
We need
5 or something.
like a piece of paper to write
Yeah.
down the times.
Yeah, you will do that after this match, Sabre. I mean, John.
I'll be in.
Oh, taking
What?
the same right.
Wait, who's
Oh.
going wrong?
Somebody has gone the wrong way.
Shorty went left last time. It's
Yes,
Sabre,
yes.
Sabre.
Sabre with
Shorty
a bit of a
came with the-
blunder.
Oh, but this could be the end then. How much? What is the points? No, it's
What?
Nowhere near the end.
Yeah, so you have to type.
what-
Shorty.
Sorry, I think Shorty went right last time, so Sabre made the mistake.
No, Shorty ended up going left in the last turn, in the finish. He came from the left.
Yeah,
came
Shorty
from
went
the-
from the left.
Or does that mean
No,
that
no, no.
Let's just see how they are on this. 'cause
I'm pretty sure
What are
Sabre
the points?
blundered.
Because then we can calculate it.
Sabre came from the other side? Yeah, I'm not
somebody
sure.
has made
Pretty
a
sure it's
mistake.
Sabre.
Shorty was on the other
Yeah,
side.
he
Yeah,
was.
Shorty
Yeah.
So
was
Sabre,
the
Sabre,
Sabre,
Sabre
yeah.
2-minute penalty.
Sabre with the brain bug.
And we all brain bugged as well because we couldn't even remember.
2-second penalty for Sabre here.
And Shorty taking the round as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, just enter.
So potentially free round here for Shorty.
So that's unlucky for Sabre. But it is only 2 seconds, and
So,
a wall hit can.
Let's
can
see.
Get that.
1, 2. So
Okay,
he should
off Sabre
start
goes.
now. Yeah, okay, there he goes.
So we'll stick with Sabre. Let's see how he fares during this round. Obviously, this is just going to be a full-on. Let's go for it. No holds, no bars hold.
Let's see if Shorty
Yeah.
can
Nice-
handle
nice
the pressure
saying,
of
mate.
having that.
No
Nice
bars hold.
innuendo.
No bars hold.
XS Rider, do you want to take us through? Let's stick with Sabre.
Yeah, sure. Let's see Sabre here. He got the 2-second penalty, so he just wants to risk as much as he can, and of course it's Shorty's job to just stay on the track.
He's
Coming
not
in.
too far behind though.
No, and he's really risking it here. Let's see, taking the Shorty line.
He's coming
Coming
up
up.
all to this end. I think Shorty
It
had
looks
it.
like Shorty
has
is going to have it, unless he magically hits one of the checkpoints, which
Let's see Shorty time. I think he's on a pretty good one.
is very unlikely.
55.8.
Yeah.
So Shorty's
So yeah, it's actually almost 2 seconds. He caught up. a
So
bit.
Shorty in the lead with 3-2.
Yep.
Pretty surprising, to be honest.
Oops.
Sabre with the ups. So whoever said it in chat earlier, has anyone gone the wrong way? That makes me and Sabre. So UK players
Yeah.
obviously losing their brains a little bit here.
All right.
Left and right are
So
hard.
let's switch to
Oh, it is.
Shorty. Sabre is slightly in the lead after that mistake 2 rounds ago. Let's see how they span out to this long drift. Got to keep the car on the inside or you will slide
pole.
out to hit that pole. But Shorty does it nicely through the dark section. Over the
Really
little
good
jump.
speed by Shorty, though.
So let's see who's ahead. I think.
And Shorty is
yeah.
ahead by
Ahead.
about 0.7 of a second. So nice lead here for Shorty as he comes over into these final 2 corners. All he's got to do is keep it together and he will have the round in the bag.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it's
a
just
nice
gonna-
finish
I
here
think
from
Sabre
Shorty.
even made a mistake.
I think this could be a good time. 0.5 maybe?
69. Okay.
0.8. Okay,
Close.
Almost.
Same
Another
time as
55.
previous round.
Is
So
it?
it's all or nothing now for Sabre here.
Yeah.
He has to go for it, and if not, he's out.
Can we have some Sabre hype in the chat, please?
Yeah, please.
This is the point where the pressure is at the
Let's
highest
stick
it's gonna be.
Yeah, Sabre has to go for it now. There's nothing to lose. Well, yeah, actually there is, but
Everything to lose, you could say.
So as we come into the crisscross section, Shorty has got a slight lead over Sabre. And Sabre does that section very nicely here. He is going to angle his car once again, so that seems Sabre's driving style. He's going to be angling his car to keep the car tight. Whoa,
has a lot of
drifts out.
speed.
I wasn't sure if he was going to hit that pole there, but through the dark section, very nice once again. I think Sabre might be slightly catching, but I think Shorty's
I'm not
still
sure.
ahead.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
he's
really
neck and neck.
close.
Sabre really has to push hard here.
This is gonna be a
Full
close
speed.
one,
He
guys.
is really pushing
Great
hard.
turn there.
Just drift a little bit wide, he gets a bit
He
of a
must
bump.
have released.
That's gonna be it. Shorty wins.
And Shorty is going to take this one.
He wins it.
5-2.
With a great time.
3
as
maps
well.
though.
Good stuff.
Well
Another
played.
3 mapper.
That was a 3 mapper, and
Some good times being.
Did you expect that?
Being sat down. To be honest, I wasn't sure. I did think Sabre was
I
going
thought
to
this was
come out.
this was
and
definitely
win
one
it.
of the closer matches we've seen so far, though.
Funny, Raceman Jr. was right. 5-3 for Shorty.
Wait, did
Yeah,
you-
Raceman Jr.
Was it 3 or was it 2?
Well guessed.
Did Sabre
So,
even get 3?
GG's all round.
What?
And we'll see if we can get them up
Wait,
for
hold,
an interview.
hold on.
in a
Leo
minute.
wanted to say something.
Sorry.
What did you?
Was it 3 or 2 for Sabre? I thought it was just 2.
I think it was 2. Yeah.
It was
Oh,
2.
2. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't right.
Yeah, unlucky,
Yeah.
funny race man.
All right. I will make place for
I think we're going to get both of them up for an interview as
an
usual.
interviewing.
So
So
we can grill them with a few questions.
I will mute myself here.
Guys, if you've got a couple of questions that you want to ask the players in chat, in chat, drop them in the chat, and we can ask the players. Obviously, we'll only have time for sort of 1 or 2 questions, but we'll pick out the ones. So Shorty just making his way over to the couch. Hello, Shorty.
Yo, we need a mic. 2 mics.
Mic there.
Jono, are you the mic man?
You move a
pool
bit closer
jump?
to me, then we got the room for
Yeah,
Sabre
the pool
as
jump
well.
will be later. So, let's start off with second place, which is going to be Sabre. Well, in fact, we'll ask the question that we've asked everyone else. What do you feel about the tournament format, and how you sort of played during that game?
I think it's pretty fun. It doesn't really suit my style, but I think I played pretty well, to be honest. Like, I really struggled to adapt to the PC at first, but then I started to get the hang of it, did some good times, but Shorty played really well, so there's not a lot I can complain about.
Yeah?
I had a really bad mistake on the third map. I think after that, it was pretty much over.
Yeah, and
By the way, the chat wants a hug, guys. the chat wants a hug.
Yeah, so after the interview,
After the interview, yeah.
you lads have to go for it.
so, after the first map, obviously, Shorty managed to take that first map, and you managed to pull it back on the second map with some impressive times. And we did actually see a draw round, which got us a bit excited over here on the couch. Sort of, what was your mindset going into that third map? Were you sort of were you unsure about what you could do?
I wasn't feeling good about the third map.
No, how much did you sort of practice the first?
I played them all equally, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. At the end, like, I don't know. I feel like it was a problem I had at Gamers Assembly as well. That if I'm not completely focused, I can't actually. Well, if I'm not feeling too comfortable, I can't completely risk the end, and I always had a really slow end. Like.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much,
That's
Sabre. Okay, we'll move on to Shorty then. So we'll ask the same question to you. The format of this tournament, how is it sort of spanning out for your game style?
Well, it's definitely fitting my style perfectly. So, of course, I was nervous, and it was pretty intense match. So I'm pretty lucky.
And this is your first LAN, is that right?
This is my real first Trackmania LAN.
Yeah.
I was on a small LAN in North Germany last year, but you can't compare it with this year.
Yeah. And sort of like knowing your faces on stream in front of 300 players, were you really nervous after the first round, or after, because you won the very first round of the match? Did that sort of bring the nerves down a bit, or were you still?
Not really.
No,
not even a bit.
The pressure was on all the time.
The whole match was like the same level of pressure.
Yeah. One thing I did notice was you were really on the mud map. You were pushing super hard through the mud section. Was that something you planned, or did you not really? Was that something that you planned, or was that just?
I just planned nothing. I mean, I can drive dirt, but I think dirt players would make it even better than I did.
Excellent, excellent. I'll pick out one of the questions from the chat that I did see. I don't know who it's from. What's your favourite thing of this LAN so far?
My favorite thing of this LAN so far.
Beating Sabre.
Apart from that.
Apart from that, just the whole thing itself, that I'm able to make a LAN with you guys, and first time I'm invited to a Trackmania tournament. It's just the whole feeling itself.
Yeah, excellent. Have any of you two
Yeah,
got any
I got a
quick
question for
questions?
Shorty. Do you feel like playing Frostbill's weekly race is an advantage in this kind of format? Like
I didn't really felt like it was an advantage, but I think it is.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Excellent. And we'll nip back to Sabre. Have you got anything you want to say? Any fans you want to say hi to? Any sponsors? Anything like that before we?
I'm not officially a team member, so
yeah, of course. Sabre is still on trial for Team Dignitas, so
it's not looking good.
He is trying to make his name.
Well, Shorty played really well, and this is like I knew this was going to be a hard match because he's like really good at this kind of style, and to be honest, I'm not really too surprised that I came after the when I went to the third map. I knew it was going to be hard, because I just couldn't get the hang of it in practice, and that's about it.
Any fans that you want to say hello to quickly? Any teams?
Shout out to IGN.
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 Shout out to IGN, Sabre's old team. And Shorty, what about you? Any fan sponsors that you want to say a quick hi to?
Yeah, well, not really fans. I just want to say hi to all of my team members and thank just THE Gaming. Without THE, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah, that's right. And
I would still play on keyboard and be a noob.
One last thing, of course, guys, you can see the two sponsors right behind me. That is Intel and Dell. We can't thank them enough for making this tournament happen. We probably going to have to give lots of shout outs to those guys, but obviously without them none of us would be here and you wouldn't be watching this stream right now. So stay tuned though, guys. The next map or the next match in fact is coming up at 17:50, so that's 5:50.
15 minutes.
Is 15 minutes time.
And we're gonna see Kappa against Yo-Yo.
Kappa against Yo-Yo, so French player. Yeah, Ale Yo-Yo against Kappa of the Czech Republic. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a close match. Obviously, two good players. And we'll see you in 15 minutes. Take it easy.